I can't believe this is happening, but here we go. It's so crazy to me to look back over time and be able to put together the pieces where God was preparing me for his plan. Something very big is happening, and I'm excited to share it with you guys today. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. I love Jesus. I am a follower of Christ, and my channel is basically just me encouraging you guys, inspiring, challenging, getting advice from you guys, just having this community where we can come together and really strive to live our lives fully surrendered to Jesus. If that sounds like somewhere you want to be, consider subscribing. I'm going to try to keep this video a little bit shorter just because there's so much information here. There's so much that I want to tell you guys, but you would need hours to sit down, and who's got hours? I know. If we ever meet in person and you want to sit down and have lunch or coffee or something and hear all the ins and outs of this, it's so good. It's so good. So back last fall, the fall of 2020, my husband and I started feeling this sort of pull to go somewhere, to do something else, to be a part of something else. And honestly, for a minute, we felt like that was the flesh, just wanting to leave California because that's what everybody's doing these days. And so we really had to sit and pray on that. And God said no at the time. And we were like, all right, that's it. There's our answer. If you don't know, my husband has been active in the Air Force for the last 20 years. So he travels a lot of places for training and, just to do all things. A few years ago, he did some training in Ohio at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and he loved Ohio. I have never been there. I'm a California girl, but he came home and he was like, honey, you have to come see Ohio. It's so pretty. And I was like, no, I got no business in Ohio. Our family's here, church is here. This is where it's at. We're not even discussing it. Fast forward to March of this year, 2021, we decided that we wanted to go visit a few of our friends out in Ohio. Now, my husband is ecstatic because he's been trying to talk me into going out there for like ever. So as we're sitting on the airplane, I'm like, listen, okay, I love you. You're not going to sell me on moving to Ohio because there are tornadoes there. There are ticks there. Like, none of our family, we have no church family, we have no one there. So don't even try, kind of thing. And so he was like, okay, cool. So we just went to visit our friends for the weekend, and it was fantastic. Well, while we were there, and remember, we had been praying about where God wanted to send us. And while we were there, my husband got like 4 job offers over the few days that we were there. After we got home, he got another 3 job offers over the phone. So we sat and thought, and we were like, does this happen? No, this just doesn't happen. So then we really start praying about it because we're like, obviously there's a door opening here, and we need to make sure that our heart is in line with what Jesus wants. Not necessarily what we want, because we made that mistake last year, but is this really where God wants us to be? So we just take it to our prayer time and literally just fervently pray over this new idea, this new opportunity, to make sure that this is where God was pulling us. And you guys, literally every single day since we got home in March, literally every single day, we're reminded of Ohio in some way or another. It could be just through our quiet times. It could be through posts on social media, through conversations that my children are having with their friends. Ohio is brought up literally every day. One of the craziest ways that God has revealed this to us is I went to visit my brother. He lives in Arizona, okay? And he's like an actual cowboy, okay? They do exist, by the way. They're not legend. They do exist. And he manages hundreds of thousands of acres in the Arizona desert. And in the middle of the Arizona desert is an Ohio state flag. Are you kidding me? Stuff like that is just completely unexpected, out of the blue. There's no other explanation other than it's Jesus confirming that this is exactly where he wants us to be. And you guys, God has never been louder in either my life or my husband's life about any other topic ever. So at first it was like, oh man, because it's so far away, right? It's so far away from California. All of our family is here. Well, most of our family is here. Our church is here. This is the only place that my children have ever lived, and so of course all the fleshy things, start flooding in. And I had to check myself and be like, no, all of your reasons that you're giving are really excuses, right? To not follow where God is leading. So I had this sort of aha moment with the Lord, and I was like, if this is what you want, Jesus, you got to make it happen, right? And it was kind of rebellious, like looking back, thinking and having my conversations with God about it. It was like, this is your problem. This is your idea, so this is your problem. You got to figure it out. And man, did he. You ever notice that when you ask God things and he's just like, okay, little child, like I'm God. Like I got this handled like before you were born. So just calm down. All of that to say that he made a way. And he made a way in the most unfathomable ways possible. So now we're moving. We're moving to Ohio. We're going to become Buckeyes, I guess. That's what people are calling me now. You're a Buckeye. Okay. To be totally honest with you guys, I'm kind of terrified. I'm so used to being here, surrounded by my family, and some of my best friends are here, and our church home is here. We're very comfortable here, which I think is part of the problem. I have to constantly remind myself that Jesus is more valuable than my comfort, that Jesus is more valuable than what I'm leaving here. I don't like to think about it that way, because if he's sending us somewhere, that means wherever he's sending us, he has greater plans. He has something that we need to do in that place. And as a disciple of Christ, everything's held with an open fist. But in so many ways, I feel like we're leaving some of our life here and we're starting over, in a sense, out there, just because now we get to depend on him for literally everything. There's so many opportunities that he is just showering us with. It is truly, truly overwhelming. So I'm sitting in my house right now. It went on the market yesterday, and we're praying about all of this. We have zero plan really, which is kind of nerve-wracking because I am a type A personality. I need to have things done in a certain way, and everything is in his control now. So please do keep my family in prayer as we make this transition. I will be vlogging this whole process. So that is the type of content that you guys are going to be seeing from me for the next little while. Here is just our transition to Ohio from California, how God is working in those things and has been working in those things. And I have so many things to share with you guys, but I'm going to do it in little bits because it's really, really overwhelming, but super, super exciting. So if you guys want to follow along with me, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and come along with us as we just start out on this whole new faith journey. I hope you guys are well. Do let me know if you need prayer for anything. I will definitely pray for you. You guys take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.